are you familiar with the Mandanas ruling?
Oh, yes.
95% yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am familiar with Mandanas Garcia Ruling.
The Supreme Court ruling on the Mandanas-Garcia Petition is a celebrated victory after years of long persistent efforts of local government units in demanding greater autonomy and resources from the national government. After 30 years from the enactment of the Local Government Code of 1991, which grants LGUs the power, authority, resources, and responsibility to craft its own path of development and directly address the needs of its people, LGUs are now given their just share from the national income to finance relevant programs, projects, and activities. Local governments expect to receive an incremental National Tax Allotment or NTA, previously known as the Internal Revenue Allotment, equivalent to 40% of tax collections which were previously not part of the base, including collections from the Bureau of Customs. The fiscal impact, however, comes at a time when the country faces the worst economic crisis in history, following the COVID-19 pandemic's toll and with the devastation caused by Typhoon Odette last December 2021 in various regions. In 2020, gross domestic product contracted by 9.6% and by 4.2% year-on-year during the first quarter of 2021. To alleviate the fiscal impact of the SC ruling, the national government has decided to fully devolve LGC mandated functions, services, and facilities which many national government agencies continue to implement at present. Local infrastructure programs of the DPWH, major social welfare services of DSWD, and health services and programs of DOH are amongst the top programs for devolution. In order to ensure the successful implementation of the full devolution, the following have been undertaken by the government: strengthening of the vertical and horizontal plans linkages, orientations and fora on the Mandanas-Garcia ruling and full devolution, creation of committee on devolution, crafting of the devolution transition plans, capacity development agenda formulation based on the framework and guidelines issued by the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Local Government Academy. Establishment of Growth Equalization Fund to cover the funding requirements for programs, activities, and projects of poor and disadvantaged LGUs, and gradually allow them to fully implement devolved functions and services. Affected government personnel are given three options to wit: transfer to other units within the agency, transfer to other agencies within the executive branch, or retire or be separated from the service with the option to apply for vacant positions in LGUs. Local fiscal capacity is an encompassing issue that underlies the effectiveness of Philippine devolution, as it did not fully consider the idea of finance follows function. The World Bank warns against the ineffective implementation of the Mandanas ruling. Is the Philippines ripe for full devolution?
Hi, my name is Leandro Elus and I am a geologist from the DNR Mines and Geosciences Bureau. With regards to the Mandanas-Garcia ruling, its implication on the MGB will be on the part of the monitoring of the sand and gravel operations and quarry operations within the respective vicinity of the LGU. Previously, the MGB is the one monitoring these activities. However, with the Mandanas-Garcia ruling, it will be the responsibility of the LGU concerned. However, on the special projects or the critical projects that need special attention, the MGB will be the one responsible for that, such as the geological assessments of a proposed evacuation center, geological assessments on the proposed construction of roads, because the LGU, not all LGUs are equipped with geologists as of this moment. Thank you.
how is the LGU preparing for its implementation? The LGU of Haro is currently preparing a Devolution Transition Plan or DTP, which will serve as the roadmap of the agency for the 3-year time frame until the full assumption of devolved functions and services. It includes guidelines on the implementation of basic services such as health, agriculture, social welfare, public works, tourism, and environmental management in the local government unit level. One of the contents of DTP focuses on the proposed changes of organizational structure and staffing pattern, wherein the Human Resource Management Office is involved in the formulation of the plan. A significant increase in manpower is much expected and needed for the LGU to be able to fully assume the devolved functions. A series of meetings with the concerned department heads have been held to ensure that the organizational capacity of the LGU would be enough by 2024.
Hi, good day. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the Mandanas Ruling, or also known as Mandanas-Garcia Ruling. Based on the articles and the implementing guidelines, Mandanas Ruling is a law that would delegate the programs and services, including some of the functions of the national government to local government units. The advantages of this program or law is that more or bigger allocation of budget will be given or downloaded to the local government units. At the same time, social services of our local government will improve. They can directly implement programs and services to their constituents. In addition, the employment rate will also increase at the local government unit level since there will be the creation of positions who will assist or cater the clients in the local level. However, the disadvantages of this program is that local government leaders, specifically those who are having self-interest, may abuse this law by creating different programs that are not beneficial to their constituents. Second, reduction of employees from the national government will be observed since their positions may no longer needed in the office. Mandanas Ruling can also affect our economic growth since reduced of fund for the national government will result to a lower capital outlay, which is a negative for capital formation and lower borrowing.